Hi, this is Clay and Ruthie from Popel's Backyard Farms. Once again, we're going to talk about the rabbits a little bit. This is our doe hutch. It has 4 does in it. We raise meat rabbits, so if you give your rabbits names, it makes you feel guilty when you butcher them.
Yep.
So our rabbits have numbers. And as you come around this side, you'll see each cage has got a number, and that's each doe has her number. This is doe number 1, and she has 7 babies. She had 9, and she lost 2. These babies are 3 weeks old. She's huddling. They started jumping out of the nest box, and half of them be in and half would be out, and she just got confused on who to take care of, so we took the nest box out. So now she's taking care of all 3, or all 7 of them.
Clay, what's that thing there for?
This is a salt lick. Rabbits love salt. They need salt, same as you and I. You give each one of your rabbits a salt lick. They'll use it as they need it, and it also trains the bunnies. Now, like I said, she had 7 babies. Now we're going to bring you around to rabbit number 3, and she had 2 babies. She had 4 originally and lost 2, but see the size comparison. These 7 are a week older than these 2, and the reason for that is because this mother had less to feed and more milk to give. So these bunnies are getting all the milk they need. These bunnies are kind of fighting for competition, and doe number 1s. But doe number 3 is taking care of her bunnies really well. We don't know. We bought these rabbits to start out our farm.
That's our peacock.
And we have, yes, that's a peacock in the background. Sounds like a woman crying for help. We bought these rabbits at an auction. Hate doing that because you never know what you're going to get at an auction. But they were Californias. They were good. We got a good deal on them. And Californias are a good meat rabbit. They're chunky, and you can see they've got lots of.
I noticed they were eating food today.
The bunnies, yes. They're 3 weeks old. They start nibbling about. As soon as they get their eyes open, they start nibbling. And you know, you can give them an apple or something like that. That'll keep them busy.
They can eat an apple now?
Oh yeah, you can just cut the apple in half and they'll nibble.
Can they eat a carrot?
Yeah, they'll nibble on just about anything. They've got teeth from the time they're born. They're little tiny things, and that's why the mother weans them soon, because their teeth start growing, and it hurts her to nurse. So.
Now here's a question: they can't eat meat.
No.
Well, sometimes you don't know.
Rabbits. The only time you give rabbits meat is before the doe has little ones. You give her a slice of bacon because it's high protein, and a lot of people have problems with their rabbits eating some of the bunnies. Well, it's because the doe doesn't have enough protein. So if there's a dead bunny, the doe might nibble on the legs or the ears of the bunny or the back flesh. So if you give the rabbit a slice of bacon a day or so before she has her litter, usually you won't have that problem. If you have an occasional dead one, it won't look like it's been chewed on. So that's the only time you give a rabbit any kind of meat.
Well, okay.
And not all rabbits do that. Just certain rabbits that they don't think they're getting the right protein.
I'm looking at this tube thing, and it's going up to...
Oh, this tube thing is our automatic watering system. Let me see if I can open it up a little bit so you can see what's going on.
Okay.
We have a bucket, and it has a hose connected to a shutoff at the bottom. And you fill it up with water, and it runs down into the does. Runs down in. I've got it all teed off to all 4, so all 4 does are running off one bucket. They have a nipple water. You touch the end of the nipple and the water comes out. That's how they get their drink.
Okay.
And
I said to you,
they all seem to enjoy it.
How do they know that? If you first put it in, how do they know to drink from the water?
Rabbits and animals, dogs, cats.
They can smell.
They can smell the water. Unlike us, we have to do a visual for water. They can smell the water, and they'll go right to any nipple end that you've got.
Well, our next video is going to probably be on our turkeys.
Well, we've got
So why don't we
turkey.
shut this one down and then we'll do the turkey video.
Well, we've got other rabbits that are ready to kindle.
Oh yeah.
This one here is in about another week. This one will be ready to have little ones. This is our chinchilla.
What's that pouch in the front of her head for?
Well, they pull the hair out of that pouch under the neck pouch to make their nest for the bunnies. The next one to have bunnies is over on the other side. Is our Rex.
What? Before I leave this one, what kind of bunny is this?
This is a chinchilla.
I kept thinking it was a Flemish.
No, it's not a Flemish Giant. Flemish Giants are much bigger, and takes a little bit more to grow the meat, and they don't seem to have the meat on them like the Californias. We got the chinchilla because Ruthie liked the color of it.
My chinchilla.
Yeah, but she's a big enough rabbit where you can eat the bunnies, and she's about the friendliest rabbit we've got.
Hello.
She's a very nice rabbit.
Let's go show the one that's expecting. That one's expecting too.
Yeah,
That's my
one's-
chinchilla.
That's chinchilla. She's number 4. Number 2 is due any day now.
And why do we get this rabbit?
Because Mama loved the Rex. So she called her Molly, but she's actually rabbit number 2. There's no pets.
We had to sell the first batch because we gave them names and
Yes, and
Jackson couldn't be eaten.
they couldn't eat Jackson. Well, we're not. We got rid of anyone that had the name because we're not dealing with that kind of thing. We are a backyard farm, and we will be consuming our animals.
It's here to help the family.
Yes, everything we do is to help our family.
There's a quick
And
peek at the
there's
critters.
a peek at the
Well,
turkeys and our peacock. This one's the one that's been screaming in the background. You probably won't see it because the sun is probably in it.
So, want to do the next video on the chickens and turkeys then?
Well, you can walk in here and show them the peacock before you
Okay.
shut it down. Long as
Okay.
you still got.
Juice. So I still have juice.
Might want to get off to the side because the sun is right between you and
Oh,
the door.
okay.
Get
Hey
off over
there.
here, over here, honey, because he'll jump down.
Oh, okay.
Come over here and
There's
get a
turkey.
good shot of him. He doesn't have his tail spread, but he will. He's always spreading his tail. His name is Indy.
He has a name because he's our only pet.
Him and the 2 white females.
They're not going to be in the pot.
But the 2 white females don't have names. These turkeys are trying to breed.
Uh-oh.
We're disturbing them.
They're breeding. I think it's hilarious because he's standing on her back.
That's how they do it.